of weeks back in Eugene, Oregon. There is Anicka Newell. Pull out literally in the last half hour or so, the fourth placer in Gold Coast. And there's Alysha Newman, the defending champion from Canada, one of that very strong Canadian pairing. The Australian Nina Kennedy. What a world championship she had on the 17th of July. Ellie McCartney, the 22-year-old, best of 4:22. So battle. Sophie Cook of England is in this lineup. There's Imogen Ayris. And there's Molly Caudery, also of England, 5th in the Commonwealth Games 4 years ago.
You never know how many you're going to have, and good for her for trying.
Well, the opening height is 3 meters 90. Ellie McCartney. She's a 4:22 vaulter, so will do her confidence a lot of good. She can pop over this first time, which she can, and by a big margin too. Just what she needs. She'll be delighted with that sort of height she can clear in training. Sophie Cook, coached by Scott Simpson, who's one of the great coaches, a very giving individual on the pole vault scene in the UK. He's often on the international circuit, on the Diamond League circuit, advising athletes from all over the world as well. Next up, it is Anicka Newell. Her opening height, 4 meters 25. Passed at 3:90 and 4:10. And that looks pretty straightforward for Newell. She's a good athlete. Remember, took 9th place at those World Championships with 4:45, but she can go considerably higher than that. Well, Molly Caudery at 4 meters 25 in this pole vault. Oh, yeah, miles clear that. That's her opening height. That'll be, again, a confidence booster for Molly Caudery. These athletes are learning their trade. She's 22, has that experience from the Commonwealth Games back in 2018 when she finished in 5th, but accruing knowledge. And it's so useful to have been through this process before. It helps you stay calm and focused. Alysha Newman then, defending champion. No heighted at the Olympic Games last year. That was frustrating for the Canadian. It just eases over that one. Does Newman. That's her second attempt at 4:25. Did no more than was necessary. There wasn't a big margin of clearance. And Ellie McCartney next to go. Cleared 3:90 first time, then 4:10 at the second time of asking. This the second time at 4:25 for McCartney, and that's nice. That's really good, and that's a lifetime best for Ellie McCartney of Northern Ireland. She actually competes for a London club, Woodford Green and Essex Ladies, up in North London. Cook, who's a 4:45 vaulter. She makes light work there when she does get it right at 4:25. Phew, she can reset now. Bar moves up to 4:35. So the first to go at the new height of 4.35 meters is Olivia McTaggart of New Zealand. Opening height. That's fine. That's just fine for McTaggart. She's underway. Now, Anicka Newell, her second height. She cleared 4.25 first time her opener. Here she goes 4.35 first time for the Canadian. And again, pops over no trouble at all. She's cleared 4.50 this year, so she should have no problem with that. And 5 years back now, actually, her personal best. Now, Nina Kennedy probably starts as the favourite, the World Championship bronze medalist from Eugene. Her opening height, 4.35 first time. Boom, look at that. Masses of space between herself and the bar. She's an athlete maturing very quickly indeed. And she can be delighted with that clearance, can Nina Kennedy. She has a bronze from 2018. So, second of the New Zealanders in this one, Imogen Ayris. Cleared 4.25 at the second time of asking. First time at 4.35, and she too wriggles over the pretty. Here she goes, no. And aborts it then, Newman, and that left calf, maybe the Achilles, quite heavily taped. And it's very sad indeed. Her motto is never give up, never give in, and never take no. Alysha Newman has retired from the pole vault. That's an enormous shame. Cleared 4.25 at the second time of asking, but the defending champion. Well, Caudery, first attempt at 4.35. And continues on her merry way. She cleared 4.25 her opener first attempt, and that's a lovely clearance from her as well. And Vincent's got simple here. Sophie Cook, third attempt at 4.35, the English athlete. She cleared 4.45, her lifetime best back in May. She really needs this one. Oh, no, that's frustrating. Really frustrating, because the height was there. Now, Northern Ireland's Ellie McCartney. Third attempt at 4.35, plenty of speed and aggression. Wriggles over that one, but not the penetration across the line of the bar. Well, that's a shame. Yeah. Lifetime best 4.82 from last year. She's cleared 4.80 this year, and that is getting up into a very rarefied atmosphere of women's pole vaulters, and that is lovely clearance. 4.45, no trouble at all. She just exudes power, doesn't she, and fluency. Really quick too, plenty of speed on the approach. Gritted teeth there at the plant. And that's a love course up for that bronze at the Worlds. First attempt at 4.45 for her, and she gets it. That's a nice clearance from Ayris. That equals... Wow. Well, that's more than she could do at the World Championships. Molly Caudery then. Well, her first attempt at 4:45, and she's going really well. No failures so far. First time at 4:25, 4:35, and now 4:45. It's going really well for Molly Caudery, isn't it? Now that has So it's gradually whittling down. If you've joined us in the last half hour or so, the sad news is that Holly Bradshaw so far Molly Caudery then at 4 meters 50. Now, Caudery has had a perfect card up to this height. Second attempt for Caudery, and that was really close. Well, she's meeting her first challenge here. She's looked superb right through the competition up to this point. She was fit. Stand. Now, here's Olivia McTaggart, third and final attempt. At the third attempt, this is the third time at 4:50. No, what a shame. Maintain the momentum in the horizontal plane to get through the line of the bar. But that's a solid card from Olivia McTaggart. Third attempt for Ayris then at 4:50. No. So both the Kiwis dipping out at this height. But Ayris, by dint of that first-time clearance at 4:45, has guaranteed herself the bronze medal. We are now down to the final few vaults. She's perfectly capable of. She's a 460 vaulter. She will apply quite a bit of pressure to Nina Kennedy because the Australian is passing at this height. Will have to clear the next height. Next height, by the way, 4:55. We're just going up in 5 centimetre increments now. So, Caudery, third and final attempt at 4:50. Oh, thought she had that. Thought she had it. But she will. Molly Caudery, well, quite rightly, the Thames Valley Harrier, heading over to celebrate what is, at the very least, a silver medal. At the moment, our computer system says she shares the lead with Nina Kennedy of Australia, because they both... Kennedy there, not happy with something. I think, actually, even though it's very windy this evening here in Birmingham, the stadium floor seems to be pretty protected from the wind, from the breeze. It is a bowl of an arena. There's one or two small gaps between the stands and the corners mainly, but generally, I don't think there's a great deal of wind down on the arena floor. Something she didn't like, and you can see the advice from the coach there, the indications to go for it now. 460, second attempt. This will give her the gold all to herself, and she does just that, helps herself to the title. She is now Commonwealth champion. She can vault on if she so chooses. Happen. That puts her 3. She is a 480 vaulter this year, and she's had a superb season from Molly Caudery as the silver medalist. We already knew Imogen to 460, good enough for gold. And celebrating with some of her competitors there. That's really nice to see. This is unique, there's no doubt about it. Men's and women's side, the trials and tribulations of travelling around the international circuit with those poles, which regularly get mashed up at airports. The vault is in what is, I think most people acknowledge as being technically the most demanding of event. For all that, not happy about something. That's the clock ticking away, but she has plenty of time. Refuse, so to speak, so she has 3 attempts if they're needed. This is her first attempt, 4 meters 76. No. Well, Great little hand vault there. Simple stuff for these vaulters, but she does have 2 attempts left. But you have to believe it, in the vertical jumps, the high jump and the pole vault, it's absolutely critical that you understand the challenge and have got on top of it mentally. So some of his compatriots. But here we go, Nina Kennedy, no, that's a second refusal from her. 1 attempt left, and it's not looking good, is it? But maybe she said.
File, and 1 or 2 of these athletes, Tim, will be working very hard as we watch Kennedy, seeing whether she can finish with a flourish.
3rd attempt for Kennedy then. 3rd and final attempt. No, it's not to be. None of her 3 attempts really convincing. I don't think she really believed it. She knew she didn't need it. She has won with a spectacular 2nd attempt at 4.60 m, the Commonwealth title. It stays in Australian hands. In fact,